Hi, so here is today's recap from training with Decker. Again, we always start off with play disengagement just to get him excited and engaged with what we're doing. He loves the toys. Oh my goodness, absolutely loves it. So again, the reason why I use toys and treats to kind of warm him up is so we get the body mechanics. So we get the high energy, high cortisol in his system, but we're able to redirect him with work and we're able to redirect him with those commands. That way, when we need to, because he's in a more fight or flight response, the body mechanics are there. Now, here's a good example. We were working with Decker on play and excitement, and then you see this guy. His name is Diamond. He's going to go on the treadmill. He's working on some anxiety. Decker initially gave a little woof, his little like low rumble that he does. So I just asked him, leave it, focus on me. I left this in here so you can see that even if there's another dog in the room that he's uncomfortable with, or he's trying to tell, hey, cut that out, we're able to get him redirected. So you can see the tail wag of him like, okay, I'll sit and look pretty for a treat, but he still has an eye on that other dog. We're going to exit the room in just a moment, but I wanted to show you this interaction of where, with a little bit of body pressure and just a little bit of focus, Decker does let go. And so that's where I made a comment when you picked him up today, is like, he's being a little bit of a jerk with you. He is being kind of a jerk with you because he's trying to control the situation versus trusting you in those situations. But this is what I talked about earlier. He worked on place commands in the lobby, so we get to see people walk past us with and without their dogs. We also did this where he had to ignore treats and leave it. So this is a duration command. It's like a stay or wait. The idea behind this is that the dogs have to not move until they're released. It doesn't matter if a dog comes up to him, a dog goes away from him. They have to essentially wait on Dog Island, whatever you've put them on, and just watch the world go past. This is a sped up version, and off the camera, there's a little pug that is causing mayhem with its owners. They was really excited to see them. And Decker was choosing to look at me. Now, I am giving him goods and I'm giving him rewards. And right here, I was trying to do a leave it with some treats, and he struggled right here. And that's okay. The struggle is a good thing. It means that he's learning and he's building his thresholds. And you can kind of see at the very tip of his tail wagging because he's like, oh, treats. So they're getting ready to walk away. I stepped right on that leash and I didn't give him any corrections, but I'm just put some extra precautions in place. So that way, if he does have a reaction, I'm close enough that I can redirect it, but also reward him. So right there, he got rewarded. He got to come off the play, Scott, and get some treats. So we do it again, and this is where I'm going to mess with him on treats. So I'm purposely trying to get him to go after the treats or go after my body if I get goofy with my body language, because I want him to regulate. I want him to know, I know place, I do not move from this spot. So I also included a clip of another time where we worked on our play disengagement while in the lobby. So we're doing the same things where we're playing with the toys like we did in the training room. And I'm going to call his name and ask him for a sit. So he disengages right there. Beautiful. And then he gets to play with it. So I'm doing it in different locations. So that way he knows, hey, when it's time to hear my name and I need to focus, I will stop and focus. It's also good practice because there's people, there's staff, there's other things going on here. So this is, again, another sped up version. We're working on place. We're working on leave it. There's a person coming in. You can kind of see them walking past. And you can see how he works on that disengagement command. Now, I'm going to use my body as a helper tool. So I'm going to body block that person so he can't just go. You can see that he's interested, but I'm just going to help him out by being a source. But eventually I'm going to move away from him so you can see where he has to go. Oh, I can see the dog, but I have to listen. And when he's rewarded, he gets to come off of it. He gets praise, he gets hugs, he gets treats. Best thing in the world. I had a staff member come over, one of our bigger guys from the daycare yard come over to stand. He gave me a high five and then he walked away. Decker loves getting butt rubs from him, so just practicing people that he does know that he doesn't always get to say hi is another good way to practice impulse control. But overall, today was a phenomenal day and he did a great job.